Play on them sounds, they clapping in them stands. They like, I bet you get a lot of them steps from rubber bands. So when I say it's been a half few years, they think I'm playing. But you don't know my life, boy. You don't know my life, boy. You don't know what it's been like on my wife. Don't know my fight, boy. Been in them trenches, steady trying to fight my phone. And when I couldn't fight no more, he rolled me out. He rolled me out. I know I can't bear it.
Hello and welcome. My name is Nico and today I am with Joshua and Moiken. And today we are going to talk to you about our proposed gym system. Now, to discuss on why we need a gym system and what is the problem concerning our solution is Joshua.
So here we're going to talk about obesity is now a global epidemic here in Baguio City. So here, as you can see that this is Baguio is one of the highest obesity rate among Filipinos in the Cordillera given by the National Nutrition Council, and this is the latest update that we have. So we have ways.
So there are many ways in order to lessen the obesity rate here in Baguio City. On an individual scale, one can lessen their food intake. One can eat healthy foods in substitute of junk foods. And one can always do exercise and go to the gym.
Gym. Talking about gym, in Baguio, we quite have a lot of gyms. Like a lot. And most of these gyms, in our experiences, still uses the old system of logging their names and stuff, and even their time. And people in the gyms don't usually have a workout routine. And most of them are doing just random things in the gym for workouts, and it can also be detrimental to their health. And our system that we propose is something that can be used with a kiosk, and it would be a very efficient device to use for logins and getting of informations and stuff, and even helping the members.
Okay, so here we're gonna talk about the UML of our program. So in here we can see the scope of our provided UML for the gym system that we're going to implement. So in here, the GUI is the main method where it will handle everything among the scope. So in here, gym. The gym extends to the GUI, where there are 4 possible methods where the member, there's a list of array member, and also a list of coaches, calendar in which the day that they log in, and the capacity of the gym that they're about to enter.
Within the gym
class,
well, there is a composition of that
class,
which is the abstract
class,
account. And within the account, because the account cannot exist without the gym, that's why we made it a composition. And within the account, there are names of first name string and last name string, age int for that, and email address and password. And there are methods which is authenticate for authentication, and set account for setting an account, and remove account. Well, within account there is an interface which the account implements an interface, wherein that interface does authentication.
So after the interface, we go to the administrator class, where there's a field here, which is the admin, which is going to take the account fields. So it also has two methods, which is remove account, which will be overridden because it is a method that is inherited from an abstract class. And also the authenticate method, which is a method that was implemented by the account class and is now extended through the abstract class, which is account. So it's not necessarily have to be overridden because it only needs a boolean. So after that is the coach class. So the coach will need 3 fields. So the coach will be provided by the account. The workout, and the exercise completed will be the list of accounts. And it also has 2 methods, which is get member, in order to get the member that will be trained by the coach. It also has the authenticate method, which is not necessarily overridden. And the member class, which needs 5 fields, where the member will be provided by the account, the workout will be provided by the workout, and the weight will need a double data because a weight has floating point numbers. Also the height. And it will also need the exercise completed, which will be provided by the list of accounts. It has 5 methods, which is set member, authenticate, set BMI, which will need the weight, the height, and the age, and the get BMI. And the show summary, which is a generic method that will be used to display all the data that is gathered from the member.
So after explaining the member
class,
after the member, we go to the activity and the workout. So we have an activity class and a workout class. So if this does not exist, the workout class will not exist, in which the activity extends to the member, the workout to the activity. So here in the login, where the member will have to log in so that it will know which account or who was the person setting the workout. In the set activity, it's where it will set the workout he or she plans to do. In the date string, where you can see the the date entered and the date where time off, like time in and time off. That's also in the time. And in the workout, where it will ask the name of the person, as well as the exercise on the list of exercise available he or she plans to work. At the set workout and the get workout, where it will set to the activity on what she chooses to do.
And that concludes our UML. That's all. Thank you.